Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Chris, and today I've got a new question time episode for you. Last week I forgot to plug in my microphone, so hope that gave you a few laughs when I discovered it right at the end of the video. This time I've definitely got it plugged in, but the problem this week is the boiler in my office decided to fire up just as I started recording, so we recently had late last year we had the central heating redone, and I ended up having the boiler put in my office. So there's a big white rectangular thing stuck on the wall, and every time I try and record any type of audio or video or any sort of vlog or anything like that, it decides to fire up and sounds like some sort of steam engine or something. But so I've relocated back downstairs. I'm in the lounge now with the camcorder. So at least it'll be a little bit better quality than the eyesight. I'll see how long it takes me to edit this. I might stick to this setup with it being better quality. So let's get into some questions. So first up, Faz asks, what is your favourite Adobe design software you use all the time? Anyone who's been around on my blog for the last 4 years will know that Adobe Illustrator is one of my favourite packages. I absolutely love designing in vector format, creating characters and cool shapes and all sorts of vector goodness. Saying that, I do use Photoshop every day. It's really useful for creating web designs and obviously editing images. So it's a mix between Photoshop and Illustrator, but I do enjoy creating illustrations in Illustrator. Okay, Tom DeWeet asks, hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Is it DeWitt or DeWeet? I'm not too sure. Anyway, so Tom asks, how long does it take you and your client to work out a web design project? Well, that really depends on the client. If they're a really cool client that's wanting, that's giving me like free reins, let me do whatever I want, it can be put together in, say a week or so. If I just work on it and work on it constantly and just build it as if it was a site of my own. Otherwise, some clients want different requirements and they like to be in with the process, and sometimes they end up taking a few months. It all depends on the size of the project, what the client wants, and all sorts of little factors like that. There's no really definitive answer. It just takes as long as it takes. As for charging, I tend to have like a rough figure that I have in mind. The number of hours it generally takes. That's usually including, taking into consideration changes and things like that. So at the end of the project, if they're a client that's helped speed the project through, then they're for a nice discount off the end figure. And likewise, if it goes on a little bit longer, then I just have to advise on how long extra it's likely to take. And Tom also asks, Chris, how is the freelance life for you? I can imagine it's lovely, but is it really profitable? Isn't it more wise to work for a design agency and do blogging on the side? Yes, that's true. It's definitely more profitable. I can earn a lot more money doing client design projects and working for design agencies. I've done both. I've done plenty of client jobs as a freelancer. I've worked as a full-time designer doing the 9 to 5 every day, and I've also done some contracting for some local big companies, which was good fun. They all have their own benefits. Obviously, working at a job, you've got the steady income and the safety net sort of thing. Working as a freelancer, you get to pick and choose what jobs you take on, and you get to stay at home in your slippers all day. And working for agencies, you get to socialise with people, with all like-minded designers, and that's really cool. And that's also, you get to earn some good money doing that too. But it's all Tim Ferriss's fault. I read his 4-Hour Workweek book, and it just captured my interest. It kind of describes how to, you can live like a millionaire without having millions in the bank, and that's basically what the whole book's about. It's earning enough money to do what you want to do, and then use the rest of your time to live your life. And that's kind of what I'm aiming to do at the moment by earning from my blogs. I'm earning less money doing it, but it means I've got plenty of spare time. Obviously, design tutorials do take quite a long time to produce, but they're not quite as long as a full client project that might take a few months. I can usually put a blog post together in a couple of days, so then I've got a little bit of time spare to do things like question time videos and my little Xbox venture and things like that. So it's all things that I enjoy doing, and I might as well do things that I enjoy rather than living to work rather than working to live. So is that the right way around? No, working to live, well, whatever, whichever way around it goes. So yeah, I mean, and to follow on from that, I just take this opportunity to thank everyone who stops by on my blog. Obviously, the thing that keeps the blog going is traffic. Hopefully, I create posts that help people out and persuades them to share it with their friends. Every vote that people add to the post, like stumble upon a thumbs up or a dig thumbs up or a retweet, or even just sharing it with the friends, and a comment and all sorts of things. That all goes towards boosting the traffic, and obviously a high traffic blog then attracts advertisers, and the advertisers help pay my bills. So that's basically what enables me to do all this. So thanks very much for stopping by and reading the posts. It's really appreciated when you retweet the articles and and share them. So just seen a spider. I'll catch that in a bit. So yeah, so thanks very much, and it's what really helps me out, and it's all down to you. So thanks very much. So that's the three questions I've picked out for this week. If you want to ask a question, I've actually got a new method. I've signed up on FormSpring, and that's like a website that's built around asking questions and getting answers. My voice is going now. So if you want to ask a question, head over to formspring.me/Chris Spooner and drop your question. This actually allows me to type out a quick answer beforehand, because my brain to mouth connection is not always the best, and I end up saying things that I don't really mean in these question time videos. So at least it gives me a bit of time beforehand to actually think about the answer before I actually say it. I remember watching back some of the old question time videos and thinking, what are you talking about? I think the general point gets across, even if I don't make sense half the time. So either drop me a comment with a question below, or add your little comment or question on FormSpring, and I'll be sure to get back to you either in text format, and then I might choose a small selection to actually cover in video format in the next question time. So next up, we've got some news posts. A few of the articles and tutorials I've bookmarked throughout the weeks, last few weeks. This starts with a post from Creative Fan, and that is create surreal abstract heart photo manipulation. It's quite a cool post that you should check out if you're into your photo manipulation sort of designs. It's reminds you a little bit of Salvador Dali's work, but in modern digital format. So quite a fun one. It looks like it could be a lot of fun to create, so give that a go. Next up, we've got a roundup post from Noop. That is digital artwork inspired by geometry. A really cool design inspiration post. I've noticed a design or two of mine featured in there, so thanks very much to the guys who put that together. That's a good post for plenty of design inspiration, all relating to geometry and cool shapes. And finally, we've got a post from We Graphics, which is one of my recent favourite blogs. They've really been putting some good content out, so definitely head over and subscribe to them. One of their latest posts is create an ice cream type treatment in Photoshop. This is a tutorial showing you how to create like a typographic effect made out of little lollipops. Looks pretty cool. So it shows you how to do the different textures and the kind of water droplets and melting effects. It looks quite realistic and overall very cool. So head over and check that out. So once again, thanks very much for stopping by. As always, your votes and thumbs up are always appreciated. Drop me a comment if you've got a question, and I'll catch you all later.